What is good, everybody? Because I'm a Fury here. And as I'm approaching my way home, blue collar gamer, don't never forget that. Job number 2, I'm coming home from, and I can't help but notice over the last few days, it is February, and I think I found this month's Soulja Boy. And if you are like, what the fuck are you talking about, Kazama? It's basically, remember last January, this past January. You know what I mean. Anyway, everybody could not stop talking about Soulja Boy and the whole Soulja console thing, especially every Nintendo corporate switch bitch cocksucker on YouTube couldn't stop talking about it. I think this month Soulja Boy goes to Crackdown 3. And it's on the behalf of the Sony Ponies. Now, let's not get it twisted. If Microsoft was playing the role they should be fucking playing in the first place and actually making quality first-party games, maybe this wouldn't be getting the backlash it does. But even with that said, the Sony Ponies are just like, Crackdown 3 is gonna fail, and they happy. Like, who's the other one? Whack Bond, and a few other people, some tea-sucking British bastards, I don't know, some other people too, have been actually talking about it's gonna fail. But the majority, let's keep it real, the majority of them have been Sony fanboys. And I'm like, wow, you guys are up there and you're doing so well. Why you can't take Microsoft's dick out your mouth? Why do you constantly have to talk about Microsoft? Right? Let them die. Let Microsoft die. Let them heal themselves and come back better. Okay? Now, if you were talking about the whole future of streaming and game streaming, which Microsoft is taking a step forward in to give people an option in, I can understand that you would have legitimate concern. But Crackdown 3, a game that you probably not going to even play because you don't own an Xbox, or do you? So why are you giving a fuck? Why is everybody and their mother on YouTube who's trying to make a career out of this fucking thing just regurgitate the same shit all the time? Oh, it's gonna fail, blah blah blah, it's gonna get bad reviews. I'm like, I don't care. Alright? Because I have something called Game Pass. I have something called, I don't even have the PS Now, because if I'm gonna have one game streaming thing out of these two consoles, it's gonna be coming from Microsoft. You know why? Because it's better put together. Okay? The variety of classic stuff is pretty decent, and on top of that, they have a much more smoother service. Where Sony, remember PS Now, remember they had you streaming every single game, and it looked like absolute dog shit because of the bandwidth. Remember that shit? Game streaming is not ready. Okay, maybe when 5G hits, which is slowly coming, maybe it would be the time for game streaming. Okay, so this whole Microsoft thing, don't even bother with that. But let's get on the subject of Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3, I don't care, because I have Game Pass. You know what? I can play it, and if I think it's trash, I can delete it. Okay? While I continue on with my Game Pass and play other games like I have been playing off of that shit. So I don't even get why the Sony fanboys even entertain this shit. Like I said, let Microsoft die. Let them die. They want to be risk takers, and I think a lot of people are afraid of what's going to happen. Because me and my friends been talking about this for a while. Remember when Xbox first came out, the original Xbox, And then Xbox Live launched, and the Sony fanboy said, "Oh, y'all paying for online? You gonna pay $50 to play online? You can play for free with the modem adapter you buy for the PS2. You can play SOCOM and maybe Final Fantasy 11 and a handful other games maybe. But it's free, right? It's free. They see." And then next generation, you're paying for a PS Plus, aren't you? You're starting to pay for that, okay? So you can sit here and make it sound like Sony is not capable of doing these things. Sony is willing and able to. And you best believe your sweet ass that, yeah, I said sweet ass. You best believe your sweet ass that if this whole streaming thing takes off for Microsoft and it makes them gangbusters, you best believe Sony, not to be one-upped, will follow suit. Okay? So keep talking about Crackdown 3. Keep those names, keep that same energy for when Microsoft and Sony end up competing in the streaming game market. Keep that same energy, because I'm just let you know it's inevitable. And I hate to say it, this may indeed be the future of gaming. It may be. Okay? I don't want physical media to go away. I like physical media. I like collecting shit. I'm a fucking collector. I like knowing that my games are gonna run smooth and I don't have to worry about being in reception or worry about being bound to Wi-Fi. I don't want that to be the future of gaming. I want a smooth, seamless gaming experience for the most part. So I don't really know why people are getting bent out of shape over this whole thing with Microsoft. If you're gonna be mad at them, be mad at them for not putting out first-party games. Okay? But everybody wants to pick every move they make apart. It's like, it's ridiculous. Okay, they got 5 studios. Alright. And everybody now, all of a sudden, everybody wants to talk, oh, those studios don't mean shit, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Like, wow. You think just because they bought them just now that they're going to put out Xbox One games? That makes no sense. They're getting geared up to maybe come back at it in a new light. But I don't sit here and say like, okay, here it's on and popping. Microsoft is going to take back the market. I really don't give a fuck. I would just want good games. I really just want good games. All right? Don't you just want good games? So if you're rocking on your Sony and Sony's giving you good games, why are you even entertaining the idea of Microsoft? Why are you still just being bothered with them? But of course, I forgot. It makes for content because everybody and their mother wants to talk about the same shit every month and make it February's official Soulja Boy. I can't wait to see what March Soulja Boy is going to be, okay? I really can't. I wonder. I can't even call it right now. I really can't. But we'll see. In due time, we will see. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say the same thing I'm saying now, the same thing I was saying to myself last month with the whole Soulja console. All right? I'm telling a lot of you who make these content to just find something original, okay? You guys do a career out of fucking making content on YouTube. I don't. I work 2 motherfucking jobs and I do this. I'm mostly going to be doing streaming going forth, and I might do audio like this, but as for doing feature videos and doing like feature pieces, no. Right now I don't have the time. I have a career I'm trying to change, okay? But I am still gaming. And I still don't like what YouTube content creators have become overall. Because everybody want to find something to talk about. Everybody wants to be with the cool kids because they don't want to get picked on. And I'm telling you, be a motherfucking rebel and think for yourself and buy and vote with your wallet. So people have voted with their wallet with Microsoft. So let it die. Why you, as if you're a Sony pony, what do you care? What the fuck do you care for? Like, you just, oh God. And one more thing I wanted to say to the Sony ponies. Don't get it twisted. Sony is doing the bare minimum. They putting out the games that they should be putting out. They are putting out games they should be putting out. And just because there's no competition to go up against them really with first party when it comes to AAA titles, it sounds and seems like they're doing much more than what they should. And that's where you guys got it fucked up at. So if Microsoft is not such a threat to you anymore, why do you keep talking about them? That's been my whole point as I rambled on through this goddamn video. But I digress. So as usual, because I'm a Fury, I'm here and now I'm out. Peace, fuckers. Well, I don't mean that in an offensive way, just peace, fuckers. Goodbye.